Mark, welcome. What's the last 24 hours been like for you?
It's been wild. Once I got the news, 2:30 last night that I've been traded here, I've been doing a lot of running around, saying a ton of goodbyes, but I'm excited. Long day yesterday, and excited to be here.
Get to the airport, see that reception you get. What was that like?
I wasn't expecting that at all, but they do everything big here. From a nice warm up to in game to outside the rink. It's an awesome place to play.
Mark, one of the first things that Max said when he came here was he remembered playing here and the enthusiasm and electricity, and he was just so excited to. When you knew Vegas was on the table and a possibility, does that same excitement ring true when you're still with Ottawa?
Yeah, I mean it did. I think I had an understanding that it wasn't going to work out in Ottawa a couple of days ago, and these guys were at the top of my list. Not only the atmosphere, the fans, the city, but the team that they're putting on the ice. So I'm pretty excited.
What was it about Vegas? I mean, contract came together pretty quickly about agreeing to long-term extension in that short of time.
Well, you see what these guys have done in such a short period of time. This is a tough team to play against. There's so many good players in here. The city, the atmosphere in the building. There's so many things that go into making a decision, and pretty well everything checks off the boxes here.
Many people in the swing voters have defined your role, but what do you think as you step on here for the first time with a team that has kind of in a playoff position right now? What do you want to bring in terms of the role right now?
Well, I can't change too much. I just want to be myself and play my game. I don't think I'm not going to come in here and try and be the guy. I want to fit in. I want to help these guys win. That's why I'm here.
When you think back to the first time you heard the name Vegas Golden Knights, or when they got the team, and then compare that to yesterday when you heard you were getting traded here.
There's lots of things went through my head. When they first came to the league, obviously didn't think they were going to be in the Stanley Cup final last year. That was one thing, but when you come here for the first time to play, you kind of get that understanding. The fans here are incredible. They treat the players with first class. Everything in here has been so easy for me. So they just make your life easy. They want you to be a hockey player.
You've been here as an opponent, but what's it going to be like when you go there as a member of the Golden Knights playing in T-Mobile?
It's going to be different. I think the atmosphere is obviously going to be in my favor for the first time, which is awesome. This building is incredible. It's one of, if not the best place to play in the league right now. So can't complain about that.
What do you think it's going to be like for you to put on a jersey other than the Ottawa Senators jersey for the first time as an NHL player?
It's going to be emotional. Obviously Ottawa was the only thing that I ever knew. I enjoyed my 8 years since I was drafted there. They treated me so well. Obviously yesterday was a tough day for me and my family and my girlfriend and all the close people that I've met, not only through hockey but in the city. But excitement, it has to be. This team's looking to win right now, and can't complain about that.
The fact that you have a long-term relationship with Eakin, you know Reeves, and obviously you've known Kelly McCrimmon since you were a little boy, does that make it easier to land here?
Yeah, I think so. It's always nice to have a little bit of familiarity. Meeting everybody today, it was nice when Eeks walked in and I didn't have to introduce myself. So, no, I'm excited. The guys seem like a great group of guys. Everything I've heard from Eeks, it's a tight group, and everybody wants to win.
How good did you feel to just answer hockey questions instead of talking about your future now?
Yeah, it's awesome. I don't want to see my face on the TV for a while, unless it's scoring goals. So, it's been a long month and a half trying to make a decision, trying to get something settled, whether I was on the move or if I was staying in Ottawa. And now I'm just excited to play hockey again.
You expected to play tonight?
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to play. I was on the ice today. None of my luggage got here, so I had no equipment, and it's supposed to be here by 12:30. So if all goes well, I'll have my gear by then.
Mark, to pick with Gerard as to maybe who you might be skating with?
Not yet. I think he's just trying to let me settle in a little bit. I'm sure he has an idea, but think he's just going to try and make things as easy as possible for me.
To
Are there
piggyback
players you
up off
think
the.
you would fit best with on this team?
I don't know. Played with a lot of different players over the last 5 years in Ottawa with a bunch of change. I think there's a lot of thinkers, I guess you could say, on this team. Whether that's Stastny or Marchessault, all those guys. It seems like everybody really understands the game really well, and I think that's kind of why they had that success last year. Guys really gelled together and made it easier on each other.
I'm sure your phone was blowing up yesterday as things were happening. Any of the guys in this group reach out to you?
Yeah, I had a lot of texts. It took me a while to get to them, but a bunch of the guys did reach out. The first one I got was from Paul. I think he got my number through Duchesne. I think he was the quickest, but Pacioretty reached out to me, and we had a couple good battles back when he was in Montreal. We didn't necessarily like each other too much, but now we're sitting beside each other in the locker room, so things can change pretty quick.
A lot of times you see a talent like yourself when you're playing with a team that in Ottawa and things aren't going so well, and it just may be a little more beleaguered than normal when you're on the ice. When you come to a team like this, do you feel like your level or your caliber of play will step up because you'll be a little more excited?
Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, every game in the NHL is it's not a privilege, or it's a privilege, not a right. So I think you gotta take that into consideration. I went to the rink in Ottawa every day trying to win hockey games, and I'm going to be doing the same for this team. We're just in a different situation.
You made comments yesterday about ownership buying in, management buying in. Is that a general consensus around the league about this franchise, that the ownership and the management are 100% all in?
Yeah, I mean, I think it is. I mean, you speak with Bill and all the management staff and everybody yesterday. They want to win a Stanley Cup. They want to bring multiple Stanley Cups to Las Vegas, and I think there's a general commitment to helping the players do their job, and which is playing hockey and ultimately winning.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.